What's up, family? Man, I just spent 27 minutes talking, making a video, and didn't even have the mic on. And so the sound didn't even record on the video. So I got to do it all over again. But it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. Man, family, I bless each and every one of you. I thank you for being on this journey with me. I thank you for being part of this family. May God continue to guide you, keep you, and comfort you. We're going to go in today. We're going to go in. And it is what it is. You know what I mean? It is what it is. This will be my last video for a while. I leave tomorrow morning, going on a 2-week vacation, um, where I'm going to decompress and just get reconnected, recentered, regrounded, and just enjoy life. So I will not be on social media at all. I'm flying out to Hong Kong tomorrow, and then I fly into Thailand, and from there I fly into Singapore, and then I fly into Bali. I'll be in each of those locations for a few days. Um, Man, and I share that because it's not about a flex. It's about, man, we have to grow up and we have to learn to value ourselves. We have to learn to fall in love with ourselves. We got to learn to stop needing the validation and, man, the applause from everybody else. We got to grow up emotionally. We got to understand that, man, you was a present to them. Say it again. Your presence in their life was a present to them, but they couldn't understand that. Your presence was a present to them. And they abused it, they rejected it, they abandoned it, and they dogged you out and all that other stuff. And it is what it is. It is what it is. We got to grow up and we got to understand. We got to stop allowing our circumstances to dictate how we feel about ourselves. We got to grow up and stop allowing our situations and circumstances to dictate how we think about ourselves. And so many of us, we've allowed these people who've broken our hearts, we've allowed these people or these circumstances where these people have broke our hearts, our circumstances where we've been abandoned and rejected and thrown away and all this stuff to make us feel like we ain't shit. We've allowed these circumstances of our family dogging us out, been the black sheep and been rejected as a kid and all the way up until present. We've allowed the failures of business opportunities and jobs and all, we've allowed all this stuff to make us feel like we ain't shit, to make us feel like we're not important, to make us feel like we're not valued or significant, or that we have a significant role. We've got to grow up and understand it is what it motherfucking is. A present doesn't stop being a fucking present just because this motherfucker couldn't appreciate it, just because this motherfucker couldn't value it. It's also one man's trash is another man's gift. But this person doesn't want. Somebody else will. Somebody else, man, they're going through some shit just like you. And they're at a place right now. It's like, man, God, I can't wait to meet this motherfucker right here. Or whoever, and they don't even know you. You may not even know them. But they're praying for you. They're waiting for you. They're getting ready for you. Because they know that they're a gift. They know what they bring to the table. And what they bring to the table is not just how beautiful they are. What they bring to the table is not their fucking body as far as, man, how they're able to move their hips, what they're able to do with their fucking mouth. They bring a whole lot more to the table than just that superficial bullshit. We got to grow up. We've got to grow the fuck up. We got to understand, man, I got to stop looking for a relationship with somebody that just look good. I got to stop looking for a relationship with somebody that just got money, that just got some fucking stability. I got to stop looking for a relationship with somebody just because the sex is all that. We've got to grow the fuck up. And it's not about how great they are at sex. It's not about how great they fucking look. I shared with you guys, man, 2 years ago. March 18th, 23. It was a devastating period in my life. It was a low point in my life. Out in New York and married to this young lady, and man, just we were working on a book, and she was the artist, and I'm, the writer, and man, just had a lot going for us. You know what I mean? Had a lot of potential, just so much working out for us. And she threw it all away. She threw me away. You know what I mean? Stay with me. I'm going somewhere. And I found myself homeless, sleeping on the trains in New York. Brokenhearted, frustrated, mad, angry as fuck. Just the whole gamut of just toxic emotions. And what I had to come through and grow through and understand that, man, Elijah, you love this lady so much. You value this woman so much. And the truth be told, I loved her more than I loved myself. I valued her more than I valued myself. I did more for her than I did for myself. And I've done it in all my relationships. So probably about 6 months after that relationship ended, I took myself to Egypt to go see the pyramids, to go on a cruise down the Nile or up the Nile, to take my ancestors back home. Went to Egypt to get regrounded, reconnected, recentered. I'm going on this trip. And I've always wanted to go there. I've always wanted to go to Bali. I've always wanted to go to Thailand. I've been to Hong Kong before. So this year, for Valentine's Day, I'll wake up in Thailand. I'll wake up in Bali on my birthday. Because I'm doing this for me. This is my reward to me. This is my present to me. Because of all the hell that I've had to go through. Because of all the hell that I finally grew through. This is my way of saying, man, I'm proud of you. I'm glad that you didn't give up. There's many times where I wanted to give up. And this is my way of saying, man, look at you. You did your motherfucking thing. It don't matter what people think about you. It don't matter what people say about you. You did your motherfucking thing. You get up every morning and giving and pouring into the humanity. You get up every morning and trying to do something to benefit and to bless the world. You didn't just go dark. You didn't just become cold and callous and hardened. You didn't just get to the place of fuck the world and I'm not doing shit for nobody and fuck these bitches and fuck these dudes. You didn't get to that place. You stayed true to you. You didn't allow these people to change you. You didn't allow your circumstances to change you. It was a struggle, but you stayed true to you. See, we got to grow up and we got to learn and understand, wait a minute. Why do I need all these people's validation? Why do I need the affirmations and confirmations from everybody else to validate me, to make me feel like I'm okay, to make me feel like I'm loved, to make me feel like I'm appreciated, to make me feel like, man, I have some worth. Because as long as you need that from other people, you're always going to live a miserable fucking life. We got to grow up. And that's so hard. It's hard to deal with your shit. It's hard to be honest with you. It's hard to look at the person in the mirror and say, man, I keep going through this and this and that, and this and that, because there's something about me. There's something about me that I'm not getting. There's something about me that I need to heal. There's something about me that I need to fix. There's something about me that I'm carrying that I need to let go of. That's the real shit. It ain't about what other people do. It ain't about what other people say. What matters is what the fuck is going on within me that I need to heal, that I need to understand and learn about myself. What is it about me that got me all hung up? That's what matters. That's what matters. And so I share my life. I share my story, my experiences. Not the flex or floss or any of the other stupid, superficial shit. I don't give a damn about that crap. I want you guys to understand. You can live your best life. You can have all the joy, all the peace, all the happiness you want. And it doesn't come in other people. It doesn't come in superficial things, tangible things. It comes from you understanding who you are. It comes from you accepting and loving you. You got to learn to love you. I used to be deeply religious. Deeply religious. When God had to show me, Elijah, it don't matter how much you fucking love me if you don't love you. Elijah, I don't need you fucking loving me like this. I don't need you coming here and doing all this stuff for me. This is what God had to show me about me. You do what the fuck you want to do. You know what I mean? Have whatever beliefs you want. But for me, God told me that I needed to learn to fall in love with me, to grow in love with me. And the more that I learned to love me, the more I would naturally love God. But loving God has nothing to do and is not going to make you learn to love you. You can look at God and God will be a distraction to you, to where you won't heal. You won't grow the fuck up emotionally or spiritually because all your focus is on God. And you ain't doing a damn thing about fucking life. Your whole focus become, I'm going to heaven. I'm going to go to heaven. And God is like, I don't give a fuck about that bullshit. I didn't send you to fucking earth just so you could talk about I'm going to heaven. That shit don't make no fucking sense. I sent your ass to earth so you could do some fucking good, so you could grow the fuck up there, so you could heal and learn to love yourself there, so you could be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light, a beacon of me to the rest of humanity. The fuck you talking about coming to heaven for? And I know that's hard to hear. I know that's hard to accept. But if all God wants you to do is go to heaven, God could have just sent your ass straight to fucking heaven. It's not about you going to fucking heaven. It's about you growing the fuck up spiritually and emotionally. It's about you being a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light in a dark fucking world. But you can't be that because all you're talking about is getting to fucking heaven. So you ain't no fucking earthly good. You're fucking useless here on this fucking earth because you won't grow the fuck up. You won't deal with your shit. You can't be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light, always talking about getting to fucking heaven. You become a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light, a reflection of God by doing the work here. by dealing with your shit, facing your shit, growing through and overcoming your shit. Until you do that, man, miss me and everybody else with fucking heaven. God ain't listening to that stupid shit. God's not moved by that stupid ass shit. We got to grow up emotionally. We got to grow up. I'm not saying that I'm against heaven. I'm saying, why are you focused and worried about the fucking future and you can't control the fucking present? You talking about some shit you don't know when's gonna happen, but yet right here in the now, you have an opportunity to be a beacon of hope, a beacon of love, a beacon of light, and you can't do that because you so stuck on the fucking future. You so stuck on something you don't know anything about. We got to grow the fuck up emotionally. We got to grow the fuck up spiritually. And it is what it is. And I know, we talk about, man, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm. And we always make that out to be for other people that are dogging us out and all this other stuff. These bad people, you know what I mean? These people that have abused us and rejected us. But that applies to these fucking raggedy ass Christians too. That want to get on the top. Oh, you shouldn't talk about God and use curse words like that. You can't talk like that. And you can't be tatted up like that. And you can't have that. You don't know who the fuck God is called. You don't know who the fuck God has anointed. You don't know who the fuck God is called to be a prophet. So when he said, touch not my anointed and do my prophet no harm, that means shut the fuck up and leave everybody the fuck alone. And stop speaking on other people and you don't know anything about them. Because you don't know if God called them to be a prophet. You don't know if God has anointed them. So all you're doing is setting yourself up for some fucking karmic debts that you can't fucking handle. Because you're so fucking self-righteous and judgmental. You're so stuck on fucking stupid, you can't see reality. You're not fixing you. You're not dealing with your bullshit. You're looking at, oh, he don't look like no man of God. He don't talk like no man of God. She don't dress like no woman of God. All this stupid shit. You so focused about everybody else. But you won't fucking heal. You won't fix your shit. We've got to grow the fuck up. Man, I hope and pray that I said something to encourage you, to inspire you, to even challenge your way of thinking. Thank you guys for being here on this beautiful journey with me called life. Man, it's been a beautiful journey. It's been a trying journey. I've shed a lot of tears. I've been brokenhearted many times. I've been suicidal a number of times. But through it all, I've grown through it. Through it all, I've learned to fall in love with me. I've learned to grow in love with me. Through it all, I've learned to heal and release that bullshit. I've learned that my peace of mind is my motherfucking responsibility. And it's not based on my circumstances. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'll see you guys again on the flip side. Happy healing, family. Peace.